All right, I'm here with Roy. He's going to tell you a little bit about his experience out here and why he came out here, and we're going to talk about his overall stay at Prime. And he's my first student to ever take the test and get a perfect test. So how was that test?
It was awesome. Super excited. Daniel, man, he hooked me up, taught me everything I needed to know. I come to Prime just because my job, the current job I was in before here, was just, I was there 15 years. I was burnt out. It was just sickening to me. So I wanted to make the change, and I watched all the videos of various people, included Twisted Big D, and just made my decision. This is where I wanted to come, and I got excellent training here. From city driving to narrow road driving, 2 lanes,
125.
125.
How was that?
It was awesome. I mean, it's a great experience to be on a road like that, and gives you understanding on what you're looking for, like checking your mirrors and just being more alert on the road, knowing that you have to stay in that closer position, right and left. And my training's been great. I was given all the tools and necessary things needed to do the job that I done, and I done the job. So
I gave him my test the other day, and he's the first person whenever I gave somebody a test, and I'm harder than the examiner, because I pick out every little thing you do wrong. And he got a perfect test with me. So I was all like, this morning I was all like, man, there's odds he's gonna have a perfect test, but I don't want to jinx it, so I ain't gonna say nothing. We'll see what happens. And when they came back, we gave you the royal treatment when you got back, didn't we?
Yeah, heck yeah. They held the door for me. 2 or 3 of the instructors, it's just been a really great experience. Everybody here has been cool. I mean, you know, you get a little bit of strict training at times, but to me, it just makes you pay attention and helps you to mold you into a better driver.
Yeah, and he got to see that a lot of people view me on YouTube as being laid back and easygoing, but the truth of it is that I'm strict on my guys, and I try to make them better. And you seen it, pretty strict, huh?
Yeah, but
for the right reasons.
Yes, it was. I mean, I'm glad that I got D as a trainer, and if you get D as a trainer, he's gonna have you knowing what you need to know. It's guaranteed. It's excellent here.
And I prepared you for your whole career. Like, I didn't just prepare you for a test.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of people talk about, like, you can't teach somebody how to really back out here and stuff like that, because it's not the same. And it's not the same, but what I'm doing is using the lines and stuff as actual trucks. I'm like, if you hit that, that's a real truck. And I'll be like, hey man, you just woke up that trucker, he's coming out to beat you up. Now Roy didn't get that talk because he was pretty good at not hitting nothing, but we built the confidence, and he kept on telling me, what was that phrase you used to
decent
tell me? I'm decent at my back end, and everybody out here was all like, bro, you're a pro at it. So until he stopped saying he was decent, we kept out there, and hey, what you want to do next? You want to do this? I made sure he got enough confidence and everything to be fully ready for that test, and he did awesome out there. What was the hardest part of the test? What is the hardest part of this training?
None of it was hard. The hardest part of the test for me was probably the road part, just because I'm going to say I left my nerves on a shelf when I did the examination today, but if I were to get nervous at all, I would say it happened on the road part, just because there's more variables on the road test that can cause things to go wrong. You don't know, you know, so. But the training part was great. They're excellent at the hotel. I mean, the food's great here. The instructors are all really great. Everyone's willing to help, and so far I'm just really pleased with the whole process.
So you've been here about, what, 3 days for orientation and about 14 days with me?
Yes, sir.
So that's pretty quick from going from not having a CDL to a CDL. I mean, that's real fast.
Yeah.
So it doesn't take as long as people think it does. And how about the 200 a week guarantee, or the 200 a week loan they give you? Did you have to use that? Did you need it?
I did use it, but you don't need $200 a week to eat. I mean, I didn't go anywhere as close to that, but I did use it. I probably didn't have to, but I used it anyway. So, and it's not a bad deal paying $25 back per week. What, you're going to work here a year, at least a year.
Yeah,
and hopefully longer. But.
And your year starts from today.
Nice.
So
nice.
You got your CDL today, and you got hired on. He's in the purple card gang.
My purple badge.
So he got that, and you know, he did awesome. Was there anybody that's, since you've been here, has anyone like treated you bad, or have you felt like anyone was rude to you since you've been here, or are we pretty nice people at this company?
Really nice people. I mean, if I were gonna say anything bad about my whole experience since I've been here, orientation and training, I would say just the probably, I hope they don't beat me up or nothing, but the shuttle drivers, there's a couple of shuttle drivers that are cranky, but I mean, I get it. They're running the same routes every day, and you know, but I mean, overall, no. I mean, you're gonna be smiling. You're gonna be excited, having fun. Yeah, no negatives really.
All you gotta do is stay out of your head and just try your hardest. And as long as you're trying and you get better each day, like, we just keep on working on it. The thing is, we need people to get at least 5% better, and if they get 5% better each day, then hey, we're moving forward closer to test day. And Roy came out here, he was outstanding. He's been the easiest student I've ever had, at least the top 5. So he just came out here, he listened, he learned, he followed direction. Even whenever I had my other guys out here, I was working with them. He listened, he learned from that. Like, he's just a sponge. It took up all the information. I think that's one of the best qualities that made him a super easy student, is that he was willing to listen and learn. He didn't come in here with like, oh man, I've been backing before, like, watch this, I know what I'm doing. He was all like, I said, hey, let's try it out. He tried it out, and we just improved on it. And that's what it took, is just like I told him, I said, look, I'm just gonna wipe some of the rust off of you, get the rust out of you, and you'll be back to being able to put it in there and drive and everything. And I took you out on your first drive, right? We just went and did a tire load. First day he came over to the pad. I said, be here at this time. I said, jump in the truck, we're going on a load. So like, he was all like, what? So his first time driving was a tire load. I was like, hop in the seat, man, let's go. So it's that not being scared, like not being afraid of the truck. That helped out a lot. Anything else helped out, make it easier?
And getting back to the attitude he pointed out, definitely come with a good attitude. You're here, I'm here, the students here because they want to be here. So make the most of it. Bad attitude that's not good, you know, that doesn't help you. Stay positive, you know, be willing to listen, take the corrections, and you'll do fine with Prime. It's perfect.
And how about a TNT trainer? You got a TNT trainer?
I got
yet?
a TNT trainer. Yeah.
Already. And he's staying on my fleet, from what I understand.
Yep.
So
you do a good job, you listen, you got the right attitude, and you know, you just move right along in the process.
And since his trainer's going on home time, you're going to go home and you're going to switch over your test scores to a CDL, correct?
Yes, sir.
So that's really cool, because it works out good, because then his trainer's had home time, he's had a little home time. Y'all are both going to be fresh, start running those miles, getting that knocked out to get to a truck faster.
Be grinding out the miles. I'm ready. I'm excited.
How was it having roommates in the campus? You get a good roommate or a bad
Yeah,
one?
my roommate me and him got along. The first day I got to the hotel, I unlocked the door and went in the room, and he was laying in there sleeping, so I was like tiptoeing. But then after he woke up, we kind of introduced ourselves and just got to chatting, and he had already went through the PSD phase, and he was on to the TNT, and he told me that he had to wait, you know, a little while on his TNT trainer, but he was giving me pointers. He's like, expect this, which I already knew most of it because I've watched, like I said, tons of videos on YouTube about it. So, but no, the roommate was great. You know, he was awesome. We get along real good. I've still got him. He's waiting to go back out with his trainer, I think tomorrow. So basically for about 3 weeks I've had the same roommate, and it's just, yeah, it's been great.
Tennessee Flatbedder over here interrupting right now. If y'all haven't subscribed to his channel, make sure y'all subscribe to his channel.
Great guy.
Great guy. And we work side by side, me and Tennessee, and you know, he came out and he gave you some pointers too. What did he tell you? Stop being so perfect.
Yeah, stop being so perfect and just do it. You know, don't think about it, just do it. He told me that. Yep. Yeah,
so he just did it and got it done, and we weren't worried about putting it. A lot of people fail because they try to be a perfectionist. So he didn't try to be a perfectionist, and guess what? We got it done, and it's, you know, we weren't trying to be a perfectionist. We got it in there, got the job done, and we were done. So I think that probably... What maneuver did you even get? I didn't even ask.
Well, everybody gets an offset and the straight line back. So the maneuver I got was the passenger side or right side parallel. And that was my strong side. My weak side, for some reason, the driver's side parallel was always my weak side. I mean, I could do it fine, but I could usually put the right side parallel in on one try. Well, I got it in there, but it looked like I was getting close to the back line, so I made one pull up, and it was just to straighten my truck to the trailer, and it was perfect. So, and the examiner told me he's like, that's outstanding. So I mean, it's...
What was the hardest maneuver? How about that? Which one?
Out of all 6 of them?
Yeah,
or
out of all of them?
Out of all of them, it's not the alley dock. A lot of people think the alley dock is the hardest. To me, the hardest maneuver was probably the left side or the driver's side parallel. It's the same thing. You're doing the same thing, but just the way it looks in the mirror and everything, I don't know if it, you know, it's all about timing and just watching what your trailer's doing, basically. But to me, the parallels were definitely the hardest. The offsets are pretty easy.
And that's my opinion too. Parallels is harder because you have to come in the box at a certain distance. You come in too high in the box and you're going to hit the front. You come in too low in the box, you're going to hit the back. So, you know, that's what kind of makes it harder. You have to hit about 15 feet from the back of the box, and that's what makes it harder than the others, in my opinion too. So I agree with you. Alley dock's super easy. You can see it the whole time. You stick your head out the window, there it is.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep.
So we're gonna get out of here. I asked Roy to stop on over and chat for a minute because he was my first ever perfect test, and you know, he did awesome out there, and my easiest student ever right there. So he's taking a, like, you guys that think y'all are gonna outdo him, man, I'm expecting some good listening and some following directions, and y'all come out here.
Big D's great. It's been great.
So he's going to go drive trucks. He's going to go on to TNT and on to bigger and better things. And he's going to get out of here because he's going to go eat lunch. You finally get a lunch break. We skip lunch break. So you finally get a lunch break. So,
yeah.
So we're out of here. Thanks for stopping by and doing the video with me. I appreciate it. And hopefully this helps some people out. Like, comment, and subscribe. And whenever he comes back from TNT, maybe he'll stop by and do another one. Let us know how that went.
Definitely.
Later, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and click on the next video to watch my current video that's out.